Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Whitney, and you are watching The Whitster. Today, we're diving back in this crazy world with Aloy. We're playing episode number 19, and we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome to The Whitster. And we are playing episode number 19. We are playing Horizon Zero Dawn, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are right here in this middle of this dust storm. And again, right off the bat, this is one beast that we haven't really seen very much of, and I wanted to go take it down today. And you guess what it is? You can see the icon right there. We are going to fight whatever the heck this is. Rock breaker. It's a rock breaker. As a matter of fact, there's two rock breakers. Oh, snap. Let's go. So, we're going to take down a couple rock breakers today, hopefully. So, let's get into it. I need to study. He doesn't like freezing, apparently. And freezing and tearing. I don't want two of them after me right off the bat. So we are loaded up. Let's get going. We're going to use some rope caster. We're going to use some freeze. We're going to use some tear. And then just brute force damage here. Whoop, resume. Tell you what, let's turn this quest off so that won't show up. And let's take this marker out of the way here. And then we can focus. All right, let's dive into it. Let's go. Oh, snap, right there. And he is frozen. And he doesn't care. He just goes back down in the ground. Whoops. I was going to get my frozen things here. They like to come right out of the ground, apparently. Let's keep the heat on, or the cold on, I guess. Ah, snap. And this guy's right here, too. Whoa! And where'd this guy go? Oh, come on. You guys ever seen the movie Tremors? Exactly what these guys are. Ooh. Dang. There we go. Getting somewhere. Taking off components. I need to see where everything's at here. If I can get rid of these dang claws.
That hurt.
Came right out of nowhere. Alright, what do I need to do? I haven't done this yet. Start doing some damage here. Alright, we're doing some damage. We're doing some damage. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Alright, let's get some more arrows and such here. That'll give us a good... Oh, go, go. Don't go back down the ground. Ah, snap. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, stick and move, stick and move. Did some damage there. And he just comes out of nowhere. Man, hard to take both these on at the same time. Let's get him frozen, shall we? I know, guys, it's tough. This is tough. Maybe stick behind here. Where they at? Where they at? Ah. Go, get him, get him, get him. Oh, he's down. He is down. Okay, here we go. Nice. We can deal with one now. Move around, move around, move around. Frozen. Go to town. Woohoo! Let's go. 2 rock breakers, guys. Heck yeah. Holy cow. That took forever. But we did it, and we leveled up to 46. Take that, stupid rock breaker. Guys, welcome to the channel. Let's go. Yeah, let's go collect our spoils here. Anything I can break off? That's cool. What if I do like this? Does that do anything for fun? Nah, not really. Frozen coil and a resist weave. So let's go, guys. We defeated 2 rock breakers. Fantastic. So in our last episode, we went and freed Ursa, guys, and we found a really cool landmark in my backyard at Delicate Arch, and that was really awesome to see a lot of the scenery here. But it is time to advance our story, and I think what I want to do is head to the Grave-Hoard today because I want to head up to the Frozen Wilds. I think it's time to do some DLC. It would be nice. I hear there are upgradable weapons you can get there, and you can even upgrade your spear, because if you look right here on my inventory, I have these modifications. I have a spear damage coil, but you can't upgrade it. So how the heck are you going to use that? And I think I heard, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, in the Frozen Wilds, you get the ability to upgrade your spear. It's still the same spear, but you can use these coils with it. So may or may not be the case, but I wanted to start out with a little rock breaking today, so that is done, and let's get going here. What I want to do is let's activate the quest. So main quest, let's go to the Grave-Hoard, and that's level 18. Holy cow, I should have done this a long time ago. I'm on level 46 now. And always in between episodes, I kind of just go play around, hunt some animals or machines, and just go do some upgrades. I don't do any main quests or story. I think I cleared maybe a bandit camp and a corruption zone, I believe. Nothing too crazy, but I haven't done any of the story yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to head right over here. We're going to head up this way as well. And there's a long neck up there. We haven't finished all the long necks yet either. There are just 2 more. There's this one down here, and the one in the Frozen Wilds. I'm guessing this is Frozen Wilds up here. So we're going to work our way up, go see what that has to offer us. So what's the closest one that we have and we found? That was a bandit camp, I think we completed. Yep, it was. I haven't activated that. So maybe let's just start here and collect as we start to walk up and see where we get to. What is this? Oh, that's the Banuk camp. Ooh, should we do that while we're on our way? What is that? I think that's one of our side quests. Search for the Banuk camp. We'll come back to that one in a little bit, but let's do the Grave-Hoard. I want to activate this fire, so let's jump to right here and let's get going, guys. Happy spring, everybody. This is Easter week. I'm playing this on a Monday. It'll be Easter Sunday, so that means us and our kids in school, we have our spring break this week, so that means I get a lot of time off work that I took off so I could spend with the fam, but that means also I can come down here a little early or a little later and try to get some good episodes in. It's been a few days since we've had kind of some of these episodes in. And we are going to the Grave-Hoard, everybody. We've got a fire coming up right here somewhere. That is a bellowback. We haven't done much with the bellowbacks here. Should we go play with it just for fun? Let's throw a rock at it, shall we? Yeah, there you go. Let's have it sneak up on us. Over here. Over here. Over here, guys. I'm not going to override it. We're going to silent strike it. I want to freeze it. Oh, he got me. Oh, and he's down already. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Love it. Was that another one? Oh, he got me good. Right as I was gonna take him out. Man, those rock biters, I gotta get my energies all filled up, so.
This'll help.
Got him. So I gotta go scavenge along the way, make sure to pick up all of our medicinal plants. Well, it shouldn't be hard to get back up to snuff where we need to be. So when we did Ted Farrow's mission, that's when we found Silence. He's the guy listening in on our focus. He's leading us. Told us to go to the Grave-Hoard. So we're going to find some cool things over here, hopefully. Keep our story advancing, and we're going to head up to the Frozen Wilds. Take you out. Build our arrows again. Oh, shoot. What are you doing there, Scrapper? Ah! Get out of my way. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Oh, no. Almost done. Now you're done. Man, you got a good shot on me, though. My goodness gracious. You guys are coming out of the woodworks here. Come on, come on. This is doing a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. There we go. My goodness. And I think there's still another one behind me. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Just die already. There you go. Is that it? Wow. I gotta go collect everything. That took way longer than I think it needed to be. I guess I could have used some rope casting. I need to use my trip caster a lot more. I haven't used that in a while. Set up some traps. I haven't even used any traps at all. Has anybody ever used traps? Ooh. I just made a crazy mess here. Man. All right. What are you? Turkey? Oh, excuse me, everybody. Building up again. Into the Grave-Hoard. Here we go. What else are we going to find along the way? Did we ever get that campfire? We did get that campfire, but there's one right there. We've already been over this way, so let's get that one. Why we're right here. Running, running, running. Where's the campfire? Right there? Alright. Let's save. Somebody in trouble? Let's go help. The Nor Brave. Let's go help them out. They're our side here.
I'll take you down.
Saved you guys. You can come down. What's up?
Take this. It's the least I can do.
Thank you. How do I take it? Did you just give it to me? Generous reward box. Oh, nice. Anytime, guys. Bellanorians. Building up our supplies again. And there's a lot of Ridgewood here. I had run completely out of Ridgewood. Oh, we're getting cold, everybody. Am I on the right path? It looks like it. Either or. Should we head over on this side just for fun? What is this? It's a shell walker. Should we go handle these guys again one more time? This time a little bit more professional-like. Yeah, come over here. Let's override you. Then you can go beat up your guys. Go kill these watchers. They're annoying. Ooh, I'm almost out of those. Got him. Nice. Let's go override you now. Go, 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 go. Ha 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 ha. We got 2 overriding partners. Anybody else?
You're going down.
Yeah. There we go. That was a little easier this time. Just use their own power against them.
Ah.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, let's go. What else we got? Hey, we're starting to build our health back up. Let's keep heading to the Grave-Hoard. Aw, it's nighttime. Maybe it'll be day by the time we get there. I like just strolling through the woods here. What's up, guys? Are you grazers? You are grazers. I like just popping you guys off. Like that. And you go down. Yep, Ooh, is this frozen? Can I walk on it? I can walk on it. No way. I will take you for a 6 blaze. And a sparker. And a 1 blaze. And let's head back up here. So we're gonna come some charger sites here. Ooh, we got a metal flower. Is that a stormbird? Can't remember if that's a stormbird or one of those hawk thingies. I can't remember what they're called. Stormbird and a glint hawk. Got some. This is sawtooth. Is there a sawtooth somewhere? Charger, charger, charger. Let's do a little sneak. Maybe we can ride a charger as a companion up here. Let's do a little override.
Almost there now.
There we go. Yeah, let's do a little mount ride, shall we? We haven't really ridden any mounts hardly at all in this game. Oh, whoops. Go. Ooh, we're getting closer. We got our campfire. Oh, there's the metal flower. Cool. It's the glint hawk. It's not the storm bird. Let's do a savey save while we're here. And we need some fire. Except I need you to fall by me, though. Let's do that one there. He's down.
Look at this.
Weave in and out.
Is there somebody here helping?
You're up there?
Oh, thanks there, buddy. We got some bandits. Any more bandits anywhere? Huh. These bandits came out of nowhere. Really didn't do too much to my health, so that's cool. All right, here we go. Got rid of the Glinthawks. Let's go, buddy. Oh, your horn's halfway gone. Dang it. Got the scrapper. Anything else I see along the way? The nuke figure, huh? So we can head up that way. That'll be one of our side quests that we end up doing. We did the Glinthawk. Guys, we're here. We're to the Grave-Hoard. Oh, and then into the frozen wilds up here. Maybe we're gonna do the Grave-Hoard and undo our long neck here today. So let's take it in here. Aw, you poor little charger. One horn charger. What is this? Tell you what. I'm gonna leave it right here because I want to do a little exploration as we're walking here. Silence, I'm waiting for you, Silence, to pop in my ear. Wow, what are these creatures? That is crazy. And we learned the project to save humanity was Project Zero Dawn. And what are you? This is some things we need to gather. Campfire, where's the campfire? Right there. Aw, snap. We found a place to go. Wow. 'Cause these are all over the Nora country, too. These long tentacle arms that are spewing out of the mountainside. Oh, here we go. I'm told not to run.
This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about. That's
O'Toole.
Banuk territory just above.
What are these things called? Anything? Are they just beacons? And save. Explore the Grave-Hoard. Maybe I do need to climb up there. Well, let's explore. When it says explore, it means use your focus. It's just a campfire. I know we can climb up there, and I think that's what we need to do. What is that noise? All right, let's head up. Ooh, there's some markings. Anything focusing right here? A goat? We haven't got a goat yet. Come down towards me, goat. Wow. What's this Grave-Hoard gonna be like? Okay. It's a supply crate. Can I gather this? Looks like a campfire. Yeah, I'll take all that. Probably gonna need all this stuff whenever we enter somewhere.
What are you doing, Aloy?
Oh,
This
there it
path
is.
leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
I'm
I was
trying to.
thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about the Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So
Ah,
maybe the real reason you
that's
want me to
silence.
stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's the ancient past that concerns me, Aloy, not my own. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
touchy. So does that mean we go up there or not go up there? Did I miss something? Explore the Grave-Hoard. Aloy delves the ruins of the U.S. Robot Command. So this is the U.S. Robot Command. Is this where they deployed Zero Dawn? To learn more about Project Zero Dawn, she can discover the weapons Elizabeth Sobek used to defeat the ancient robot plague. Maybe she can wield them herself. Anything up through here? so much. Well, might as well climb up and see what's up there. There we go. We can climb up there, and there, there. And she's strong, isn't she? Oh, wow. Are we in the frozen wilds here? Where are we at? So I need to go right there. That's where I need to go. So yes, let's go back down. Man, that load screen's fast. I love it.
All done. Just cold and wet now.
Ooh, down right here. Ah, yes. Here we go. There's our entrance. What? We got some corruption. Okay. Let's take our time. Let's explore here. What is this place? Operation Enduring Victory. Ooh.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life. Working time, really close. Anti-MIB on point. Hoorah!
Ooh.
Frozen in ice and time.
Indeed. It's our corrupted watcher. Operation Enduring Victory.
Operation Enduring Victory.
Oh, dang. I don't see you guys here.
This side. This close.
That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
I didn't even see those guys there. I had no idea. And what are you?
Say it again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach. A live one. And he's pissed.
We got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Silent. Silent silence. And you.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, I think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn.
Ooh.
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Zero Dawn and some tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Wow. Crazy. Did I get that one already? That's
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. Now keep going and find something interesting.
Anything else? Should we delve deeper? KIA, is that killed in action? Lana Acosta. Ooh, maybe there's some power cells in here somewhere. How do I get down here? Do I dare jump? Oh, these are the tanks. There's some of those tanks outside. Stranded necklace. Okay. Anything interesting back here? No, wants us to go down 94 below us. Let's check over on this side. Nothing over here. Nothing back here. These Zero Dawn tanks. Kind of look like it. For Ted Farrow to finally finish Zero Dawn. All right, let's jump. Okay. That's what I figured. Okay. We're in the belly of the beast.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Yeah. All right, let's check them out.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire.
That stuff
That
was.
stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. They bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Is that it? What about this one?
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us?
I'm not so sure. Wow. Crazy. Tell you what, I want to do settings. Let's turn is it dynamic or custom? There we go. So we have a better vantage here. And another one.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
The metal world, yep.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW. When you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, that everything will be the way it used to be.
There we go. Let's figure out what the Zero Dawn is. Anything else in here? No, we checked everything back there. Let's search our way in here. I think we dive down there. See what the data points are. Looking back, thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenary section work, stripping offshore wind farms for the OEZ, just me and a plasma cutter 400 feet above sea level, and I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine in the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any combine wars you had fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we didn't think was, I guess, we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Harris about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I'd been proud to be a U.S. soldier. I jumped at the chance to be once again. And look what I landed in. Corporal... Sorry. Increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus. FAS. Okay, good data point. Is there one in here? There is.
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room.
Yep. Last night we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp, General Assembly in a drone hangar summer, and the sky was bare, the heat was killer. They saw U.S. human combat forces are being disbanded, all automated now. We're last cycles tech out like the old net. 1 million more on basic in a century recession could be. You'll help build the robots that took your jobs, or if you know how to handle a power suit. Ooh, power suit? Is that our armor? You could find a place that still uses manual labor, maybe in the OEZ or China, where you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. Set down. Oh, we're getting close. Yes. Examine the bunker door. Should we go over here first? Are these all power cells as well? Okay. Let's Go to the bunker door then, it looks like. And boom.
Light. Guess that means no power.
Restore power to the ancient door. There we go.
A holographic interface. It must be some kind of code. Oh, that's informative.
It's the code. Up, down, left to right. We're gonna go up. Oh no, go back. Down. Left. And right.
3 power lines.
That should do it.
Resources. That makes 1.
Trying to work my way down. Work my way back across. Ooh, it's right there. Oh, there's a ladder. Didn't see the ladder. Up, up, down, down. That's up, up. Down. Oh, go back. Go back.
That's 2.
There we go.
1 more.
Where's that one at? Clear over there. And how does one get over there? Just walk? It's like I'm just walking. Ooh, let's listen to this.
Y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
So the answer's right there.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter.
North,
Didn't
east,
expect to
west,
hear nature
south.
poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
North,
As usual, I defy expectations.
east, west, and south. Okay, that's not it. So we're gonna go north. East. Basically 2 on each one. West. And south. There it goes. That's it. Has to be it. What? North in summer, east in spring, west in fall, south in winter. It's got to be it.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you?
North,
As
east,
usual, I defy
west,
expectations.
south. Okay, now I got to do the opposite again. So 2 on each one. So north. East. No, go back. Stop switching over. I'm facing this one. Duh. East. West. And south. Bam.
Did it. Sounds like that did it.
Finally. Continue exploring the Grave-Hoard. Oh, I will. And up we go. Let's go open those doors. Okay.
Tools being used. And voices. More clips. Must be another way in. Good. Another power cell.
Another
If I
power
find more,
cell.
I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yes. Power cell. Oh, crap. Look at all those eclipse there.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Just weapons.
Stay in cover!
They're all right there.
Found him! Don't let him sneak away! The shadow will reach you wherever you go. We're dead too if you don't fight!
Anybody else? Fair enough. What'd you bring me, everybody?
Got too much already.
Okay. What are we exploring here? Power cell. Just supply crate.
Stocking up.
Oh, good. I still got some good health. Been down there already. Let's look over here. There's a thug I took down. Well, there's the sunlight. Anything cool in here? Just more metal world.
Scrabbling a bit.
What's down here? Anything of interest? Does not look like it. Let's head back. All right, let's keep searching. Looking around. Ooh, is this another tank? It is another tank. We'll call it a Zero Dawn tank. Looks like we need to go up here. Corrupted scrapper. Bunker door. Through here. Oh, this is where I came out of, duh. Where to? Up top? Do I need to climb out of it? Okay. That's something different. Around this way. This way. Up. Okay. We're there. We're getting there. All right. New spot. But it looks like there is something. What are these?
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
They need more time. Give them more time.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Okay.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague. Especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged.
It's a good description of
The
it.
scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
We're learning so much more.
I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say
The
they're
mails.
from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
Aw,
So sad.
it is so sad.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing.
This is the mailroom here.
Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Well, let's keep fighting for him then. Oh, hollow projector. Let's
What
buckle
is
up.
This?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up.
Everything up.
Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Use the console. Supply crate. Another data point. So, Operation Kickback. This is in December of 2065. Reno, Nevada, Civilian Guard and Armored Battalion skirmished with Vanguard elements, Pacific Northwest Swarm, PN-12. Engagement began at 0600, concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess 40% reported. Operation Thick Skull. Shenandoah Valley, SeaTac, Virginia, 12th RMB, supported by Civilian Guard, fought a rear guard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm. Engagement began at 0800. At approximately 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun, received authorization to detonate SeaTac facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17 surviving elements. 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron-Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow, Akron, Ohio, 9th and 10th MRB, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the Eastern Seaboard Swarm. ES-18 engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's third Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade readiness status. Refused recall orders from operational pinch hit deployment along Pensacola, Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings underway. Recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita. Theater ready. Refitting at USRC facilities. Transferred. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. We got to that one. That is the map of the Earth. Where are the pins at? Okay. Pins there and there and there and there. Oh, sorry, guys. Is there any other places to go? Did I come in this way? Came in this way. I can just look out there. And we can head in here. Another supply crate. Oh, cutscene. What is this? Is this a Zero Dawn machine?
The Eclipse. Tampering with the Metal Devil.
It's the Metal Devil.
They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Is the Metal Devil Zero Dawn? It's a Deathbringer. Are we gonna fight another Deathbringer?
Sun and shadow.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Yep, it is a Deathbringer. Alright, should we snipe some guys? How are we gonna do this? Oh no! I guess we're engaging. I'm stuck. Get unstuck. What the heck? No! Let's study this out here. Oh no. We're so almost there. Got it. Woohoo! Deathbringer, second one down.
They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
Wow. It's the Metal Devil. The good old Deathbringer, huh? There we go.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Like what? What can't we get? Oh, health potion. Of course. Wow, that took a lot of our health out. Those are fun to get, though. Once you know their weaknesses and know where to hit. Is there any more power cells I'm missing in here? I got the one. Oh, this really fills up a lot of my health, doesn't it? Where to now? Let's get all of our spoils here. Oh, I didn't even get the Deathbringer gun. Need to use those a lot more often. That would have made life a little easier. Man, there's a lot of supply crates. A lot of health. Need to use health a little bit more efficiently too. And that's the health right there. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get our next story. And in we go. Nothing in here I need to scan or do. Something over there. Probably a lot of stuff down here. So is the Metal Devil, is that Zero Dawn or part of Zero Dawn? Ooh, there's one right there. Let's go get it. So in August 2065, despite increased tactical proficiency of elite and civilian guard units in many hard-won engagements, Central European, Antarctic, and Pacific Reach theaters, the Pharaoh Plague's rate of advance has not slowed, nor has its biomass consumption rate. So they're consuming all the biomass, and that's how they're regenerating. It sounds like damage to the biosphere has already exceeded 2038 levels by every measure and grows worse by the day. Extinction timeline projections remain unchanged, with OAC predicted for mid-November 2065. So they've got just a few months. Annihilation of exposed human populations in February 2066. Extinction of macrobiotic land organisms by the end of March 2066. Extinction of marine life in early 2068. Wow. Continued secrecy. Project Zero Dawn, the utter silence regarding its mechanisms of action and completion date make it impossible to predict Zero Dawn's impact or lack of impact on the extinction timeline. So they're trying to get this, whatever the Zero Dawn is, up and running. Nobody knows anything about it. Atmospheric collapse, atmospheric oxygen depletion, and toxic emissions remain the greatest environmental threat to operation. Enduring victory, as well as the wider civilian population and animal life. Operational atmospheric collapse. Okay, OAC. Operational atmospheric collapse is currently predicted for mid-November 2065, after which military personnel will require rebreathing apparatus to operate in the open, and civilians will only be able to survive inside sealed structures or air scrubbing and recycling facilities. Addressing in addendum a link to the report. Man, this world's going to the crapper. Potable water shortages. Major water treatment facilities are already struggling to process water sources compromised by rainfall, heavily contaminated by toxins emitted by the consumption of the Eastern Hemisphere. Following the necessary shutdown of all nano-scrubbing functionality, wastewater recycling is already beyond capacity. Addenda linked to this document cover the short-term effects of scorched earth engagements in defense of the western seaboard and the ongoing effects of the oceanic economic zone's use of nuclear weapons to delay the enemy's initial advance across the Pacific Thunder. Ow. All that is found just right here in this little nook, huh? So walk down there, I saw that. It's right there, I came through there. Gotta go through here. Another hologram.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Whoops.
This'll come in handy.
Redo again.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient
General
has
Harris.
collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had
Sounds
even
just
one
like
day less.
Aloy.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of History. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella. Add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm,
Crazy.
Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I set a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek?
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Wow. Oh, let's go. Let's see what the holo projector is.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet,
There's
crack the
Ted
code
Pharaoh right there.
somehow,
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this, we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
Crazy.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for.
Zero Dawn.
The top secret super weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm
Come on,
sending
Sobek.
contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging
Bryce,
area.
Utah.
Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
So we're going from Arches National Park in Utah to Bryce Canyon National Park, guys.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
Wow. We're shooting into space, everybody. That's just over the mountain from me here. Little Bryce Canyon. One of my favorite camping spots. Me and the family go on. Are we going to see Bryce? I would love to see Bryce. Wow. Guys, this story is freaking awesome. Let's go. Ha ha ha. Ooh. That's a great angle.
Get rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
What's up,
And the
Silence?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Karja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Karja military will be after you.
So disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Interesting.
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's come to that again.
Curse the darkness. Go to the location that silence indicated. Guys, that is crazy. We're heading to Bryce. Wow. The story. Aloy is obviously part of Zero Dawn. Is Aloy Zero Dawn?
The snow's got a bite out here.
Where the heck am I? Where do I go? Do I jump off somewhere? This music is really
How am I
cool.
gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Yeah, we're just right here. So where do we need to go now? Clear over here, huh? That silence indicates. So what's the quest marker? Aloy undertakes a dangerous mission to infiltrate a secret Eclipse base and crash the cult's focus network. 10,000 XP. Let's look at our skills. I got 2. I need to do 1 more. Increase the time. A machine will remain overridden. Foraging. Sprint quietly. Take down enemies. Requires strike from take down heavy and elite human enemies. Mount. There. Traps and tripwires. Weapon coils and can now be removed and reused. So that would be cool. I should probably try to get that. Get the Tinker. So I should do this in next. Because I want to use the Tinker one. There you have it. That's the Grave-Hoard, guys. What are these contraptions here? Oh no! Did I just freaking die? Oh, come on. Oh. How do I get off this thing?
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Can I just go back and forth? Oh, shoot. Slide. Guess I can warp. Guess that's an easy way, isn't it? Go right here. Duh. Be smarter. There you have it, guys. That's the Grave-Hoard. That's cool. We learned a lot of sweet stuff in there. Learned more about Zero Dawn. Still don't know too much more about it, but it's a jolly sweet time, and the world's coming to an end fast, so they've got to hurry. Campfire. So we're going to finish this episode. We're going to enter the Frozen Wilds. We're going to do Frozen Wilds next time, guys. I don't know how big it is, what we need to do, how many missions there are. But we're going to go get this attempt to get this long neck right now. So off we go. Up. Keep going, but you do as you wish. Up, 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 up. Getting ready to head on over. Getting to Banuk lands here, apparently. Yes, slow-mo trick shot. And down. We made it. Let's turn. Whoop. We're gonna do the Frozen Wilds here. Where's that taking us? Right there. Okay.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay, there's gonna be some crazy monsters probably in here. Is this a new one? Demonic Scorcher.
Predator.
Yes.
Coming off it.
Why is he already battled? Well, I used a lot of that, didn't I?
Let's get on with it.
More hit. Oh, dang. Woo! That was rough. 11:47. Welcome to the Frozen Wilds, everybody. No kidding. Ooh, look at that. How pretty is that? Ha!
Can't be too prepared.
Nope, you can't. This is a pretty area here. I don't think I've even entered into it yet. Nope. Ooh, is that a hot spring? It's like a hot spring. Bryce, Utah. No kidding. I love Bryce. Such a pretty area. If you've not been, I highly recommend it.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
It's a Banuk guard. He's blue. The frozen wilds. Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. We made it.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
What should I wear? Guys, we made it to the frozen wilds. No way. Oh, is this going to be a cool big reveal?
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
In the cut.
These are dangerous lands, Outlander. Deadly, even.
Cool. What is this? Holy cow.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
It's like a volcano. Investigate the source of the smoke. Oh, I will. Song's Edge. Frozen Wilds, here we come.
Who knows better how to lead than Aratak?
We haven't lost this many hunters since the war with the Karja. I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratak's hands. He led them to a great challenge. That is all. Trust Aurea, they say. She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
We are waiting. Song's Edge. Okay, there is a campfire right there. So we are almost to the campfire. The source of the smoke.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters knew this. May the songs of the lost echo eternal.
There it is. And save in the frozen wilds here, everybody.
And I will stand with him.
Our hunters fought well. Their song.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the
Hi,
time,
Bergrind.
the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
What is this site?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
That is very tribal, isn't it? no. He's good or bad? Looks just like Silence, they said.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
Hello, Banuk.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there.
Fools.
A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Tell me a little bit about the Banuk.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Ore?
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum.
Thunder's drum.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What do you know about Silence?
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like
So Araya
you.
can tell us about Silence.
Good luck.
What's a
What are these
Werrick?
Werricks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Werricks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werricks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
I'm having trouble following.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Tell me a little bit more about
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Who's we?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant.
Daughter.
Varja. My assistant.
Daughter Varja.
And my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Okay. Maybe that will get some of our cool weapons there. The Daemon.
I want to know more about this Daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya.
They don't
Thunderstone.
possess the skill to face an
Might be worth a shot.
Completed side quest into the Frozen Wilds. Now we're doing the Shaman's Path, and everybody, we're going to leave it right there. We're going to hit this long neck next time. We're going to play here Frozen Wilds for a little bit. We got to get back to Erend and the Ursa quest and find out what Silence wants us to get to. We still got another long neck after this. So much to do. We did a lot in the Grave-Hoard today. We're in the Frozen Wilds. Come on back, and we will continue to cruise around, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. We'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.